before I start talking about the figure, just a preface, go watch Transformers 1. It is honestly the best major theatrical Transformers film that I have seen. But yeah, go watch the film. Other than that, this is Studio Series Voyager class Sentinel Prime from the Transformers 1 movie. And of course, my style start off with alt mode, which is funny because this alt mode never showed up in the film. Spoiler alert, sorry. But yeah, he never transformed, which is a shame because this jet mode is freaking sick. I love this thing. Now I'm just gonna take off his accessory first. This is, of course, the shield if you've seen the film for robot mode. Just gonna put that off to the side. So yeah, sleek looking jet. I mean, dude looks powerful. Plus it's solid. I mean, this is a very switchable jet. Nothing like, you know, falls out of place. Everything is clipped in really nice, really solidly. You just gotta go whew, and you'll be fine with it. So yeah, really nice jet. I mean, you got good old 2, 4, 6, 8 guns when he's flying straight at you, just gonna shoot off. It's kind of dangerous, kind of nice. But yeah, other than that, jet mode's really looking nice. I'm not gonna say too much about it because it never really showed up in the film, but it's just a nice addition, I'd say, to the actual figure. So yeah, that was jet mode. Now let's just try it. Now let's just get started to transform this thing. Now to get Sentinel in its robot mode is very simple. First, I already removed these guns here. They play another role into robot mode, so I'm gonna fold down the stabilizers, and then unpeg what will be the arms. Unpeg wings. Then I like to just flip them up just for clearance. Then we can just detach them from the legs. And they're also on a double hinge, so you just want to shift it up. And that's a tough joint. It's a very solid joint. And then there's another double hinge for the cockpit that will flip up and then tab to the back, like so. Next, you take the chest and arm assembly, and they're on an armature that we can shift upward and peg the rest of the chest. Shift the arm guards up to reveal the fists, and then come to the legs, fold out these to fold into the thrusters, and then flip out the feet. And then you can fold these all the way back in, but he doesn't really have that good of heels, so I'd like to just leave him out like that, and that gives him a good solid base to stand on. Then we can split the legs, come to the wings again, and then these tips are on their own armatures that we can fold upward and then into, and then they'll soft peg into the rest of the wings. And then rotate the camera and then reveal the head. And here we have a Sentinel within his robot mode. Now, robot mode, Sentinel looks very cool. I love the color scheme of the nice kind of darker to navy with what would be gold. I mean, it's kind of like a mustard yellow, but he does have some gold paint down here and on his chest. But other than that, it still looks really nice, and the nice silver and gray kind of break up the color scheme. It's a really nice looking figure and a really solid figure. I mean, really he has some kibble on the back, but it's really just his nose cone. But his joints are solid. I mean, head miraculously is on a swivel, which is kind of a turntable unit because of another gimmick that we're going to talk about soon. Shoulders are probably the weediest out of all this figure because they're on this ball joint, and because the way the other gimmick works, they're kind of really low, and mine do have a tendency to wobble, but that's really the only bit, and I can easily tighten that up. But yeah, hinge in and out, very tight swivel, bicep swivel, which might be a little bit too tight for my liking. And then no waist swivel, or no wrist swivel, sorry, for, again, the transformation gimmick. It does have a nice waist swivel, which is 360. And got a good kick up, back, split very nicely. Legs, proportion-wise, are a little weird because the very short thighs with the very long calves. It does have a good 90 bend and a swivel just above that, but I mean, it's like he's wearing thigh highs. It's really weird, but good pivot as well. So yeah, design-wise too. I mean, other than the proportions of the legs, but that's movie accurate. Can't really go around that. He's a really nice looking figure and a really solid and good looking figure. So, I mean, already I'd say buy this thing, but we have one more gimmick and one more kind of transformation, a third mode, we might say. So let's just get into it.